Pollution of air and water. Pollution of water. Just like air, you know that water is one of our basic necessities. You know that we can only use fresh water for our daily needs, not the salty water in the oceans. You also know how we make the water polluted with chemicals and other materials once we use it. Substances that make the water dirty are called water pollutants. Water pollution is a major issue in India. Untreated sewage is directly put into the water in many places in our country. Unregulated industries dump their waste into the water directly too. There are rules which state they cannot do so. They are supposed to treat the water, remove the harmful chemicals and then release the water. But they don't follow them. Agricultural runoff of pesticides, insecticides and fertilizers is also another source of water pollution. Due to all this, most of the water in rivers and lakes in India is polluted. The Ganga is the longest and most famous river of India. It provides water to about 40%, very close to half of India's population as it flows through 11 states. Today, it is probably the fifth most polluted river in the world. Many initiatives have been taken up to clean the Ganga, but none have really delivered any results. The main causes of water pollution in the Ganga are human activities such as bathing, washing clothes, and bathing animals and dumping of harmful industrial waste. A lot of human sewage is dumped into the Ganga as it flows through cities, towns, and villages. As per religious beliefs, people try to come to Ganga to bathe in it to clear their sins. Almost 7 crore people bathe like this in the river during the festivals. They throw so much organic and non-organic waste into the river. People also believe that if they are cremated on the banks of the Ganga after they die, they will go to heaven. Almost 40,000 bodies are cremated in just one town of Varanasi every year. What is worse is that many of those are half burnt. Because of these chemicals, a lot of algae starts growing on the water. These algae die and then start decomposing. The action of decomposing takes up the oxygen in the water. That kills aquatic organisms. So throwing even biodegradable waste in the river is a bad idea. Many people throw flowers in the river and argue that it does not pollute the river, but actually it really does. You know now. Water from rivers, lakes and streams gets absorbed into the ground. Chemicals that dissolve in the water get absorbed into the ground with this water too. Then they pollute the soil and they also pollute the water in wells. When water gets polluted with these pollutants and enters our body, what do you think happens? It causes diseases. Water that is contaminated with sewage can cause cholera, typhoid, jaundice and other waterborne diseases. You know how dangerous waterborne diseases are and how quickly they spread to cause an epidemic. Water that is clean enough to drink is called potable water. Water that looks clean still can have a lot of harmful stuff in it. So don't get fooled. You have to be very sure that the water you are drinking or using for cooking is actually clean. If you live in a city, then the municipality cleans the water before sending it to your home. There are huge water treatment plants which do so. In addition to that, we clean the water that we plan to drink again in our homes. We know that letting water boil for about 10 to 12 minutes kills the germs in it. Some houses have candle filters to remove the germs and dirt in the water. Some have filters that use other technologies to clean the water. Adding chlorine tablets or bleaching powder to the water is another way of cleaning the water. However, these are chemicals and have to be added in the proper way and in the right quantity, or they themselves can become dangerous. We have to conserve water and reduce the use of water. We can think of clever ways in which we can use the water in more than one way before discarding it.
If you like our videos, do share them and subscribe to our channel. If you want awesome quizzes, write to us. Keep watching and keep learning with Walnut.